have awakened the gods of old.
Zombie Roadkill is a fun little zombie-themed arcade game. Players drive their way through the zombie apocalypse. You kill zombies, avoid death, and shoot zombies that jump on your car. It reminds us a lot of Zombie Highway, a game no longer available on Google Play. This is as close as it gets these days. The game also includes 10 weapons, 5 vehicles, a story mode, an endless mode, and 7 types of zombies. Zombie Gunship Survival is one of the newer zombie games. It's the next game in the Zombie Gunship series. This one has the base mechanics from the first game. You sit in a helicopter and mow down zombies in order to save people. It also includes some new mechanics. You can build a base, deploy troops, and kill many more zombies than the first game. The graphics are good for what they are and the game feels unique. It's a freemium title, but that's really the only bad thing about it. Unkilled is the spiritual successor to Dead Trigger 2. It features slightly better graphics, a bunch of missions, boss fights, and online PvP. It also supports hardware controllers. You perform missions, collect weapons, and more. There are also 2 types of online PvP. The first is FPS shooter and the other skirmish ops. It provides a good base FPS experience along with a bunch of extras for variety. It is a freemium game, though, and has a lot of those same pitfalls.
We rise from our slumber.
The Walking Dead Season 1 is the first of a few zombie adventure games from Telltale Games. It's a point-and-click adventure horror game with ties to the Walking Dead comic book series. You play through the game and get out of a bunch of dangerous encounters with the zombie horde. The decisions you make have an impact on the end of the game. There are 5 episodes to the game and you get the first one for free. Mini Daisy is another zombie survival game. This one is a lot different from Last Day on Earth above. It features retro graphics, hectic but enjoyable gameplay, and tons of stuff to do like crafting and base building. Your character also needs a decently consistent supply of food, rest, and water. Of course, there are a ton of zombies to either run from or kill as well. It's 2D with simple controls. It's a surprisingly fun game for how simple and retro the graphics and controls are. The game had a rough start, but recent reviews seem to indicate that it's better than its 4.1 rating. Last Day on Earth is a survival game with zombie shooter, adventure, and open-world elements. You build a base of operations, scrounge for items and materials, steal things, and kill zombies before they kill you. It also features seasonal landscapes, crafting elements, and plenty of extra stuff to do. This is an excellent survival game with some zombie game elements. Killshot Virus is one of the newer zombie games comparatively speaking. It's a first-person shooter with a ton of zombies to shoot and kill. It features decent graphics, simple shooter controls, multiplayer content, and leaderboards. You also get over 100 missions, plenty of gear to collect, and more. It's a freemium game and has a lot of the same problems as other freemium games. However, it's a good alternative to long-time favorites and older zombie shooters like Unkilled and Dead Trigger 2. Into the Dead 2 is one of the newer zombie games. It's an infinite runner with survival mechanics. You run for as long as possible and try not to die. The game provides you with implements of destruction. There are also a bunch of other missions, challenges, and even dog companions. The graphics are pretty decent as well. It's more of a casual game than anything. It's also free to download with freemium style in-app purchases. Dead Trigger 2 is one of the older zombie games. However, updates kept the game relevant even to today. It features a metric ton of missions, decent graphics, and pretty good first-person mechanics. There are also a bunch of weekly missions, hardware controller support, and plenty of weapons to collect. It's an older game. Dead Effect 2 is a decent zombie shooter series. It has beautifully done graphics and you will be shooting down hordes of zombies, monsters, and all kinds of other sci-fi creatures. It also contains an RPG element that lets you upgrade, level up, and otherwise develop your character into a fighting machine. You will have over 100 implants to use to upgrade your character, over 40 weapons to use against the bad guys, and the developers boast about 30 hours of total gameplay. There is a lot of content here and it's one of the decent zombie games. This is as close to a Dead Space game you can get on mobile.